Hi, everybody. This is Kathy again. I just wanted to take a minute and catch you all up on my progress. First of all, I want to apologize. I didn't realize that it's like a no-no in YouTube land that you're not supposed to wear glasses because of the reflection. But, I wanted to tell you also that, great, I need my glasses to see, and I am trying to not read a script necessarily, but read some things that I've made a note of so I don't forget to tell you. So I apologize. I'll take them on and off so you can actually see the whites of my eyes, I guess, as they would say. Anyway, on my retirement, I have been making progress on that. I've applied for the pension and the Social Security, and so that's all done. And on the good side, it's done. And on the good side, I guess I'm committed. I am committed. I guess I am committed. And on the downside is now I can't change my mind without a lot of issues and paperwork, I guess. So, hey, I did it, and I'm committed mostly. And I doubt I'm going to change my mind at this point. I've been thinking about maybe I should change my retirement date to the end of the year, or wait till next year when I turn 63, because money is a big thing. More money, the later you retire, of course, the more money. I would never consider waiting till 65. I just can't do that anymore. When I say do that anymore, I don't want to work where I work anymore. Yes, I could go to work somewhere else, but my intention is to, I am intending. I don't sound convincing, I'm sure, but I am intending on leaving August 8th. Anyway, my official retirement date is September 1st. So anyway, it's done, yay. What else? The house. I'm taking steps to get the house ready to rent, which means packing up stuff. So I am going to keep the house, and the reason I'm going to keep the house has a lot to do with my personal security. I believe that as long as I'm putting equity into this house, it gives me something to sell later if I want to, or to move back in if I just really, really hate full-time RVing. I may, move back here. I love this place. I love the land. The only thing I don't like about this particular house has a lot to do with just the road in front. And there's a school here, an elementary school, so it's quite busy sometimes during the day when school's in. So that's probably the only downer on the house I like, but it's situated, 3/4 of it's situated in the woods and along water, so I do like it. And anyway, so I'm going to rent it, but meantime, I'm getting things packed that I want to keep, kind of sorting through things that I want to put in the motorhome, like things to do. I read a lot. I used to do a lot of genealogy stuff, and I used to work astrology charts. So there's some things I want to kind of keep and put in the motorhome, so I have something to actually do when I'm out there living full time, besides, just getting up and showing you how I make coffee in the morning. So I want things to do. So I'm doing that, and I'm struggling a little bit because I understand minimalism, and some of the RV people that I watch are full-time RVing are very much into the minimalism movement. And, a lot of them, are, trying to get down to the bare minimum, getting it all into their motorhome, their RV, or their van. Kudos to you guys. I can't. I know this is just stuff, but like that white sofa over there, I bought it especially to fit this house. It's made for a smaller, like condo or townhome type house, and I intend at some later date maybe to move into a park model or a small cottage or a tiny home, and that might still work for me. And it's a white leather couch to boot, and so it's quite pricey when I bought it. On a retirement salary, I don't think I'm going to ever be able to afford something like that again. And it's got real good bones. Nothing's wrong with it. It's got some wear and tear from a cat, but other than that, and I can fix that. It's in really good shape. So I want things like that. I want to keep. I'm having a hard time letting go of. And I'm going to give the RVing thing, a few years. If I absolutely love it, I might end up selling everything. I don't know. If I hate it, at least I don't have to go out and buy all new things, including a house to live in. So I do have a house to come back to if I choose to do that. I needed that for me. I wish I could be more minimalist. I know there's a freeing feeling in getting rid of your stuff. And as much as I would love to have that feeling and not be bogged down by having stuff in a storage locker that I'm paying $133 a month to keep, that I'm not even using or seeing or doing anything with, is silly, I know. But it's something that I have to do for now. And I'll come back here next summer, a year from August or so, or a year from June, I guess. And then I'll make a decision at that point how I feel about my stuff, if I'm going to continue to keep it in storage or if I'm going to try to sell some of it. I am going to sell some of the furniture, though. I've got an old bedroom set upstairs. It's a dark oak, kind of 80-ish. And when I say 80-ish, like circa 1980-ish. And it's very big and clunky. I had big furniture when I lived in a big house. And I moved to a small house and it fit and I didn't want to get anything new, so I used it. But I am going to keep, I've got a couple of good mattresses. One's a full size that I'm probably going to be able to use like in a tiny home or a park model. And the other one is my Tempur-Pedic that's on my bed that I paid. And you guys got to know, so it was so expensive when I bought it. So I hate to just leave it go. Although I might cut it up and put it in the motorhome. I know, huh? Anyway, that's my intention with getting the house ready to rent. And in fact, I've already rented the storage unit. It's done. So I just paid it today, first month's rent and a security deposit of equal value. So whatever. I am going to advertise, like I said, and get rid of some of these things. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that, but pretty soon. I'm going to rent a U-Haul to move these things to the storage unit on, I think May something, May 13th, something like that. And then I'm going to be living in the motorhome. And the motorhome will be parked here until I have the house ready to rent. And then after I rent, then I'll go over to my daughter's more than likely until it's time for me to quit work. Anyway, so that's it for the house and getting ready for retirement. The motorhome, I did get I had some help getting the bathroom floor in yesterday, so that's done. And also took out the bathtub shower door. So I'm going to put a curtain there instead. It's kind of nice. It's just cruddy. It's old. So it's a 2003. It's old, it's icky, nothing I do to make it, could make it any prettier. And then I bought something called Rust-Oleum Bath and Shower Restore or something like that. Anyway, it's a product. It was only like $29 a product. And how you do it is you first clean the tub with something that scours. And then you got to like sand it down with some wet sandpaper to kind of rough everything up. And then you put on these finishes, and the end result is it should look like a brand new white tub. I'm going to do the same thing with the sink, and then so the sink and the tub will eventually match the pretty new toilet I have. So, yay me. So that's that, and I still have to do something with the windows. I've got a couple of ideas. I just haven't done it yet. And then I should be, I bought what is that called? A Garmin, like GPS piece for the motorhome to help with traveling and mapping. I know I have a GPS on my phone and that kind of travel app on my phone, but it really wears the battery down really quickly. So I got something separate. So that's going to get installed. And I bought a cell phone booster, just a single kind. I can't remember the name of the brand. Very popular one. And haven't put that in yet, but it's supposed to increase the cell signal up to 32 times, which is fantastic. I don't know if it will, but the review says it does. Anyway, you put your cell phone in that cradle, and it increases whatever. If you have one bar, it increases it like 2 or 3 or even 4G and 4 LTE, which in turn I have a hotspot on my phone. Then I'll have Wi-Fi I don't know how well it's going to work. And then I went with the plan with Verizon recently that gave me um, unlimited Wi-Fi. So I'm never going to be someone who's going to post a lot of videos. I mean, like a daily type thing. I don't think anyway. And I'm probably not going to be that person who does editing um, on their videos so they're perfect. That's not going to be me. And this is just take it as it is. And I appreciate you watching, but I understand if I'm just too amateur for you, and that's okay. It's just fine. I don't expect to make money on this. It's just kind of a journal for me and for the people who want to follow me and my family if they want to, and my friends if they want to. It's just really about that and something to look back to. And if suddenly I die, the kids have something to say, hey, look, here's mom, and anyway, so that's that. Um, so some improvements on the motorhome, and I'd still like to do a little bit more, but that might be asking too much for my timeline right now. Stuff I can do on the road. And traveling, I've got out the atlas. I've got a really nice atlas, benchmark atlas, and I've been kind of going through those pages and looking at where I want to be when. I've got a few must stops right at the beginning, and I'm hoping, well, I am. I'm going to leave like August 13th or something. And I'm going to be taking my time to Wyoming, and then taking my time through Colorado, and taking my time going to Utah. And everywhere I go, I'm going to have friends and family to stay and to visit with for a while. So I'm really anxious to get started on that. And I've not really done any recent traveling, mainly because work. I've been working Monday through Friday and only having 2 days off. And it's just not enough time to take the RV out and go camping. Besides, I have work to do at home to get ready to leave. So, but I did go to Flagler, Fort Flagler. It's over on the, I want to say on Marrowstone Island in February. And it was okay. It was a little bit windy and cold enough that you were a little uncomfortable being outside for too long. I had to have gloves on and had to have a stocking hat. But it was okay. It was, oh, I might have even done a video on that, actually. So boring. Sorry to repeat. But other than that, I've done no traveling whatsoever. I have 3 days off next week. And I was thinking about going somewhere, but what I really should do is go to the RV place and have them hook up my Kalaloch heater, because I finally got the legs for it. So I'll probably do that. And then if I still feel like camping, I might maybe go someplace close for a night or two. But what I really should do is just do that tub. I think that's what I should do. Anyway, again, all of you who subscribe and like my videos, I do appreciate you. And even watching it, I appreciate all of you. And can't thank you enough for your support. Take care. I hope everybody has a great Easter Sunday, and happy April Fool's Day if that's what you celebrate too. Thanks, everyone.